100 successful videos starts from one, and you are watching my very first. My name is Aldo and welcome to my channel. This is my very first attempt to YouTube journey. Shout out to Vanessa Lau, Peter Lindgren and Peter McKinnon who have inspired me to start vlogging. Like many of you, I don't know how many videos I've watched and how many likes and subscribe button I hit before I even start vlogging. I have made a couple of episodes already, but for some reason you sense that this is not going anywhere. I have even created teaser, channel name, but in the end I decided to change. I'm a big YouTube fan. I'm a media content creator and a fairly new videographer and graphic artist. Check out some of my videos and hope you guys like it, and feel free to visit my newly published website at aldoreeves.com. And of course, if you guys find this video to your liking, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This will definitely be appreciated and will help me create more educational and informative content. I want to use YouTube as a platform to launch my business and be able to establish a successful brand. As you guys probably seen, a lot of YouTube creators became successful business operators and marketers. To name a few, Think Media and Parker Wobet, which has a very good YouTube influence and a successful business. And believe it or not, I probably use YouTube as a library rather than entertainment venue. People are hungry for knowledge and they want to sharpen their skills in the most convenient way. And that's why I think YouTube is very successful. I am currently based here in the small city of Canberra, the capital city of Australia. And yes, not Sydney, not Melbourne, it is Canberra. Canberra is about 3 hours drive south of Sydney and about 3 hours drive north of Melbourne. Canberra is home for about nearly 500,000 people and increasingly each year. This city is fairly small and very young as well, and the only planned city in Australia. With this channel, I hope we can put Canberra in the map and hopefully people get to see how beautiful this city is. I also live in Sydney for 2 years, worked there as a cafe manager. I love Sydney, beach and coastlines, and over that time we decided that we need to refocus our direction. And as you age, your preference and long-term goal changes as well. So we decided to move back here in Canberra and enjoy a laid-back, slow-paced kind of life. I'm originally from the Philippines, the province of Bulacan. Kumusta po mga kababayan? 100% Pinoy po ito. I'm very happy to call Australia my very home. Like many Filipinos out there who are probably still dreaming of working and finding the best life overseas. The secret mga kababayan, 10% inspiration, 90% aspiration. The secret behind successful recipe is nothing but hard work. Also, you got to love what you do. And talking about things you love, I have the passion for creating visual arts, from filmmaking, graphic designing, and all technology that comes with it. Let me share you 3 beginner's tips in starting your channel. Number 1, start something. There are many people out there, including myself, who have probably wanted to start their channel many times, and many times over that we have failed because we simply procrastinated. For some of you might be curious what I am using to vlog right now. I'm currently using a Sony 6400 and a Sigma 16mm lens. Being a YouTube beginner, I feel like it's simple but not simple at the same time. It's simple because all the materials and tools you need is available to you, camera or your phone, your content, which is basically anything you can capture and share. And it's not simple because you need to think about how are you going to be consistent and how you're going to unengaging content. One of my good colleague Josh approached me and asked me what's happening to your YouTube channel. By the way, Josh is an inspiring musician. Check his first single on Spotify, Moxley Ray, Better For It. It is actually my go-to bass music ride and sometimes in the gym. So if you like something upbeat, it's worth checking out. I talk about my channel at work and my grand plans about it and how excited I am about it, and that's probably why he asked. I told him that I don't know where to put my focus yet and what kind of content I'm going to put out there. So his response is, just start, bro. There's many YouTubers out there that they just put whatever. You just have to start somewhere. Eventually you will find your niche. Now in my case, what is my start something? Well, for me, I started creating a name and a logo that I think is very catchy and people would love to see. So I came up with the name See You Next Tuesday. It is actually a popular Australian slang for see you. Very offensive, right? But it's actually endearment for many Australians. If your mates call you this, which means you are now family. It is very Australian, not too serious, and it's definitely catchy. Funny enough, my partner who is Australian is a bit skeptical about it. He thinks it will get a lot of negative attractions. At least it will get you something, right? On the other hand, my colleague Penny loves the very sound of it. By the way, if you like anything about Canberra, you can follow her on Instagram at Canberra. I started designing the logo, the teaser, and even the merchandise that will go with, like this shirt that I'm wearing right now. Comes with a jacket too. Maybe I should start a garment business as well. Like everyone else is good or great at doing something. That something can be somewhat your hobby, your profession, or something you've been doing for your spare time, like binge watching Netflix series. It could be anything. Whatever it is, DIY or playing games, and if you think you are successful in completing and you have something you learned from it, then why not share it? Number 2, your content. But since YouTube is basically an endless pit for anything entertainment and anything educational, tutorial and inspiration, nothing restricts us from putting our skills and knowledge into good use. Now, I think it does not matter how basic or graded your video is, but the very fundamental thing is, what would your audience benefit? What do they like? They said, put your feet on someone else's shoes. Remember your number 1, put them together into a tangible and valuable material. You got that right. You got your videos and your photos. I love taking camera with me, whether my phone or my Sony camera, and just shoot whatever content are possibly available to me, or anything randomly caught my interest. Those travel videos and photos that you have stored on your phone, it is your very experience, and the best way to put it out there is to share it on YouTube. And voila, you already have your travel experience videos, which is maybe valuable to many. All you need to do is to add your voice onto it and narrate the very experience you had, and you will be very surprised how many people is buying it. My apology if I make it sound so simple. Well, it's not. It involves time, patience, and skills. That is because you want it right, valuable and honest enough to capture your audiences. Most YouTubers have all their humble beginnings, but we all need practice, and our content needs polishing, which takes us to number 3. Consistency. Whatever venture or endeavor you are in, it needs consistency. It is defined as the way in which a substance holds together. So you are in YouTube for many reasons, and one of them may be because you want to be an influencer or a creative producer, educator doing tutorials. Well, for me, it's marketing plan. I always wanted to have my own videography and graphic design freelancing business, so there is no best way to springboard my business other than YouTube or social media. I believe the more public you are, the more exposure you get, the more clients can reach your business, and they eventually trust you and your brand. On my case, since graphic design and videography is something I love to do, I will make sure that my end product will look great, and to ensure I achieve that, I invested a lot of time researching, planning, watching endless Triple T tutorial tips and trainings. My very first video approach was okay. I spent lots of time recording over and over again. Heaps of weekend hours and argument with my partner. Deal with slow and lagging computer and my brain that can't handle multiple boards, and I really so I decided to chop them and start from scratch. And same goes to my very catchy Australian YouTube name. Another important thing to note as well is to acknowledge your weakness. English is not a very strong suit of mine. I pronounce this as hippopotamus, tarpaulin, and this is rhinoceros. Good thing is I have my partner who constantly reminding me of my shortcomings by his loud laugh. What best fix to address my English struggles? I bought a teleprompter from eBay. Cost me a bit of dollar, but it's really good. Really helps me cope up with my stutter and basically fix my scripting. Don't be scared to ask around your friends, your partner, your family for cool hip ideas that may break the internet one day. I'm lucky enough I am surrounded by colleagues who are so enthusiastic about it and really encourage me to go out there. Well, whatever your chosen niche or field, it will require attention to details. And of course, set some standards to ensure deliver consistent content that is catchy, fun, and informative. So much YouTube videos out there. Use them as inspiration or simply copy their techniques and develop your very own process eventually. For all YouTube beginners out there like me, and you know you have that burning desire to share your cool skills and killing knowledge, pull that camera out, press that record button, mix with your creative juice, and share it to the internet. You don't have to remember 2 or 3, just start 1. If you find this video inspiring, useful, and informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you in the next one.